We are on top of a mountain overlooking Bergen, the second largest city in the fjord country of Norway. The view is absolutely spectacular. So come join me on this journey as we ride up a funicular and we explore Mount Fløyen. The lower station of the funicular railway is pretty close to the historic district of Bergen. So it is super easy to get to. It's quickly a 5 minutes walk from like Bergen and all the historic parts of Bergen. The section is absolutely gorgeous. This has a lot of very old houses. There's a lot of places to sit and eat. So this was a super easy stroll and we walked right in. But the first day, so we actually rode it 2 days. The first day we rode in, it was quite cloudy. So you are going to see what we are going to see there, but it's not what we expected. Now, this particular funicular railroad is more than 100 years old. This was created in 1918, though the original plan for this was back in 1895. But due to financial struggles and all, it took more than 20-25 years. And also the World War I delayed the overall construction. A funicular railway is basically a very steep railway. It goes on the side of a mountain, in this case called Mount Fløyen. Bergen is surrounded by 7 mountains and this is one of those mountains. A funicular is a very interesting railroad, right? Like this is designed to go up on very steep grades. This particular railroad goes between 15 degrees and 26 degree grade. To put it in perspective, normal trains like a freight train can do maybe up to like 2 degrees in grade. Some other trains like trams and light rails can do 3 to 4 degrees in grade, and this is going 26 degrees grade. After we leave the station, it goes through an area of tunnel and then we see the town of Bergen sort of emerging in front of our eyes. And it looks absolutely gorgeous and spectacular and all those superlatives, right? So here you can see we are crossing an intermediate station. There are total 3 of those stations between the 2 terminal stations of the funicular. The train stops there, you can get down. One of them take you to a sports arena, a couple of them takes you to other viewpoints. So instead of doing the whole thing, you can do an intermediate train ride as well. So here we see the other train. So funicular is basically 2 counterbalance trains, right? So these 2 trains are connected by a wire and that's what, so one train goes down and the other train goes up. And our train is colored red, the other train is colored blue, and those are the 2 main colors of the Norwegian flag. So that was done in the year 1950s after Fløibanen was occupied by the Germans. By the way, on day 1 you saw like it was cloud covered everywhere and we could not see much. So we actually came back a couple of days later when it was a lot better weather, and now we can actually see and explore what's on top. As you go up on the top, this area is also absolutely spectacular. There's a whole bunch of things to do. There's this huge courtyard with like restaurants, with 2 playgrounds. There's a lake nearby. We did not end up going there because we just spent a whole lot of time right here. There's a cafe. This cafe also grows some of its food on top of the roof. There is a really popular ice cream stall. There is a troll garden over there, and my kids spent a bit of a time with the trolls. Now there is a walkway, so you can go on a little bit of hike. We took the funicular both up and down, but you can hike down. It's around a 1 hour hike, 45 minutes to 1 hour hike. So you can go up top with the funicular and then you go down. And now this was probably the most quirkiest thing. There is a bunch of goats out there and you can just go and pet them. These are Kashmiri goats which have been here for last 4 years and you can pet them. My kids were extremely happy seeing the goats and we had a great time over there. We spent 3.5 hours there and we still missed out on so many things, from some of those awesome hikes to those kayaking on the lake. While you are there, you should try to spend a whole day on top of Mount Fløyen.